Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Ben Rama here with another Magic the Gathering Puzzle Quest video. This one is something that I've wanted to do, but it's not always it's not always the case that I get to face the opponent I want to. But for this one, I ended up just going into uh, Legacy Training Grounds, just wanting to knock out the 4 battles for the day, and I saw my opponent was uh, Ajani Invigorate Leadership, or PMA Ajani, as he is notorious for being a brutally tough opponent, quite unforgiving. His life gain and creature abilities can be really tough to get around, but I'm testing out this new deck that uh, I'm labeling as a creatureless sleeper agent build. Basically, the idea is that you don't really play anything on your side. You just get sleeper agent, reinforce sleeper agent, and abuse the effects that are given to you by sleeper agent. So yeah, I did have a battle once, and it went extremely well, and I had wished I had recorded it. So, uh, and that was a standard battle, but this is some gross legacy stuff with some crazy cards. So, I figured it would be a good showcase for how powerful this deck can be, especially when you pair it with Dakon. As you can see, his first ability with Sleeper Agent basically allows you to get the card you want, uh, same turn with half mana, which is an unbelievably powerful ability. And yeah, as you can see, I also picked up the Tamiyo Vanguard. I've been using her to great effect. But yeah, again, this is just a Sleeper Agent showcase, uh, just demonstrating that you can really deal with some tough opponents with this strategy. Um, I really like Turn to Frog. I like the Frog spell. That takes up a spot on your opponent's side as well. So between that and Sleeper Agent, there's one viable creature slot. So it leaves it much easier to deal with in terms of removal. um, so yeah, just between the loyalty damage and the fact that Sleeper Agent's a 15/15 now. Yeah, I mean, he's at about half life, and um, yeah, I do have both Illicit Shipment and the one from Origins in there, which is worse at a rare rarity. Mind, I think illicit shipment is the better card, but I'm running both just to thin the deck out. I'll use one to fetch the next, just to get to another sleeper agent. Yeah, so Blade of Shared Souls is another really good card if you don't have it. It's pretty multi-purpose. In this one, I'm really just using it to reinforce Sleeper Agent, and I guess I get a Rebel token out of the deal for sacking to like cut your losses and stuff like that. That's kind of cool, but generally I don't rely on any of that uh, for anything. But yeah, I'm not sure why I played this in this order. But in any case, there we go. Blade of Shared Souls will reinforce Sleeper Agent to become a 20/20. So if Johnny uses his loyalty ability, well, he gained 6 but took 10. He's down to 31. He's going to take 20 damage right there. And yeah, that's basically it. I just got to trigger my first ability, and Yeah, so swing for lethal with my first here. And yeah, that's basically winning against a notoriously difficult Planeswalker with Dakon and Sleeper Agent as basically the win con of the deck. The only damage you're dealing, you're dealing a little bit with the Rebel token that you get with Blade of Shared Souls, but that's pretty inconsequential, and I usually end up sacking him to cut your losses anyways. But yeah, the deck is pretty fun, and it's unique, I think. Clogging up the board with Turn to Frog and Sleeper Agent really slows your opponent down, and yeah, it just gives you a little bit more ability to deal with any threats that come on the board. You'll always have some sort of removal. There's 3 removal cards in this deck, and then you also have Dakon's second. So it's, yeah, you're very equipped to deal with threats if they come up. But this is a death by 1,000 cuts kind of deck. You're not going to win in one swing, but it's very consistent, and I think it works really well. So I hope you like the video, and as always, if you like the content, please consider subscribing, sharing the videos, and leaving a comment. And thank you very much for your support, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.